Well, I'm currently away at the Brecon Beacons, and the views, without even going up on the Brecon Beacons, are absolutely stunning. They really are. I'm currently at the National Show Cave Centre for Wales, and I have found an interesting footpath, folks, that's attached to the campsite. So let's go explore with me to find out. So this is where we're going to be climbing up to, folks, to Mountain Pathway, and I must say I'm very excited to explore here, I must say, for the first time. It's going to be steep, a lot steeper to what we are used to. Yeah, so recently we've had quite a lot of rain up here, but I think it's across a lot of places at the moment, isn't it? But found a time to start walking somewhere, so this is a good opportunity to do it, being so local to where I'm currently staying. Look at that, what a great view. And we've only just started. Well, first gate, public footpath. So we'll got to go up here. And then just to the right of that gate, you've got this wonderful shot here, look. The heavens have just opened, chucking it down at the moment. Look, you can see, absolutely chucking it down. Then that's just gone misty, just like that. So, yeah, that's what I'm like at the moment. It's just literally, it comes down quite heavily, and then all of a sudden it will just stop. And then the sun sort of tries to come out, a bit of pockets of blue sky. It's just following the signs really at the moment. And the view behind you, look at that. Look at that. The real sharp colours of this area, and glorious. Very still now, no wind and warming up, but that might be partly because of the climb. It's quite a gentle zigzag, which helps. So as you come up here, you've got company, look. You're being spotted. But yeah, the grip they must have. The sheep here. Yeah, look at that. No problem, no slipping or anything, just going up easily. Yeah, so some, quite like that pile of rock that's fallen away from the mountain here. Be careful of the stones here. As you sort of come up here at this time of year, you can smell the ferns which are here. So I'm actually wearing my new Berghaus walking boots, so this is going to be a good test for them, isn't it, on this sort of terrain. A day like this, with the weather changing so often, it's really handy to have a carabiner attached to your rucksack, and then just have your waterproof jacket attached to that, just to dry it out when you might need it again, rather than having to chuck it in the back of your rucksack, or try to attach it to the elasticated kind of like threading it through in the back of your rucksack. Current views, and using footpathmap.co.uk at the moment, which is this bridleway. Very yeah, on your own here with this view and like its own sort of climate, I suppose. Oh, you feel the wind more now. It's really picking up. But you would expect it, I suppose, wouldn't you? Look at that. just absolutely out of this world. Well, today's a good taster of, if I did come back here again in the future, what to expect. But yeah, touch wood, the weather is behaving itself at the moment, isn't it? So over in this direction we have got Outfatch, excuse the pronunciation, and over this way we've got Carraggoch. So just up here, as you can see, I think that is a place, according to Footpath map, is Discfola, and it's 544 metres. Yeah, excuse the pronunciations. As you can tell, Welsh isn't one of my first languages. Gonna go up to this little peak here and just have a look. Hasn't got a specific name or anything, but it'd just be nice to see the view back where we've been, you know. And there you have it. So all the way back down there is where we came from. Oh, wind is picking up. Feels like a milestone just getting up here. You can see the shadows of the clouds just drifting over the mountains. Just turning back to the main path. Just made some changes. I've just put the hat on, just because it's so blustery you can really feel it hit in your ears, to stop sort of earache. I've also put on my Peter Storm fleece, and it's quite good because I can then protect the neck a bit from the wind also. Right, let's crack on. Just a pepperoni as a snack, just to keep the energy levels up. I quite like them at the moment. Seem to have them quite a bit, don't I? Well, because how windy it is, it does impact you. Oh, hello. It's like they've been waiting for us to arrive. Look at that. Well, it's such great freedom, isn't it, for the sheep? Plenty of land to just stretch your legs. You've also got some almost like stepping stones, so just got to get over here, no problem, just stepping over. But of course this is the remnants of the rain that we've had in this area. It was raining overnight quite heavily, but I think the drainage is pretty good here. It's not completely flooded. It's obviously deals with heavy rain really well up here. And if we look on the left here, there's a little lake, or like a little pond. One of those gateways to a view. It's a bit of water, you come across this a bit, but good old side paths, and then just stepping over a couple of stones, and then you're all right. Just come off the main path here because it is quite puddly, so just sort of taking this path on the side. I just did a shot of footpath map just to show you, because the area, as you can see, has got like a marshy kind of symbol there, so I think a lot of the time this area is going to be quite wet, so it's just where it collects the water, isn't it? Just gone off the footpath, purple bridleway path a bit. What I'm thinking is just going along here and then maybe just going to the top here and then stopping off for lunch, because you can see how grey those clouds are. I think the weather's going to come back in quite bad about 3 o'clock. So at the minute we're just sort of, I think it's 20 past 2 at the minute. So we've just got to think about that, bear that in mind. Before you know it, it's just coming. You know, it's not a gradual kind of build up to it, but yeah, the jacket back on, and then making a bit of a decision soon, I think. Oh, yeah, the phone caught the wind there when I was filming, but yeah, look at this. The sun trying its best to fill the area with its rays, but of course it's going to have a bit of a battle on its hands, I think. Look at that. That is just something else, isn't it? It really is. We're going to carry on just going to the top here, and then hopefully, if the weather allows, have something to eat, but we'll see how it changes in a minute. And look at this, look at that, right at the top. Oh, it's just breathtaking, it really is breathtaking. And I know this isn't the highest place to go in South Wales, but as I say, for starters, this is lovely, extraordinary it is. Really is. I mean, look at it, from all over there all the way round you've got a view 360 degrees. Just going to head over to some rocks, got some good height to them, just to get that shelter so we can have something to eat. And then the view right next to these rocks, look at this. It's definitely a lot better now, the wind around here. So yeah, just here and just up here, so we've got that good shelter, but yeah, the rain is starting again. This is what you expect, isn't it? As you can see, it's really getting more darker. The clouds are really rushing across. Of course, you can feel more rain coming down, so might have to find some better shelter or just start making our way back. And one less thing to have to take down with me. I've got Atlantic Pale Ale from the Sharps Brewing Co. So born on the coast, it's a Cornish brewery. Right. Fantastic. In the middle of the Brecon Beacons. Cheers. I did wonder what this was over here. Something was flapping around, and if you zoom in, oh, it's a Canadian flag. Just zooming over down here, you can see look at that rain that's just coming down as like a thick cloud over that area. Look at that. So we've just got to be mindful of what direction that's coming in. So you've probably noticed I've got completely different trousers, and I've treated myself really for this, to be honest, and moving forwards with some Brasher water repellent trousers, and they also have a belt which is handy. I've got the Peter Storm jacket, not that blue jacket which you're familiar with, the regatta one, and this is great to have. This, it really is. So new kit makes a big difference. And in regards to the Berg House walking boots, so far I've been so comfortable over this varied terrain, like uneven terrain, going over the stones, going up, you know, climbing up. So yeah, so far really happy, and I'll keep you in the loop with how they get on as we progress on different walks. Yeah, just staying on this sort of like side path for a minute, but just getting back on track in a bit. Yeah, the weather, the rain has stopped now for the time being, which is nice. But I think because we haven't had rain for so long, it's quite a refreshing kind of like experience. Oh, see. So we've just got to where the Canadian flag is, and this is, as you can see, you might be able to make it out here, but this is where a plane has crashed. And this, goodness me, look at this. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Crumbs. And we have a look down here, and it says memory of the crew of MF509 of 22 OTU RAF, lest we forget. Donated by Ted Coningsby, built by Nick Ward. There you go. What does this say? In memory of the visit of Bill Allison's sister to the site of his final flight on Earth, I pray for peace in our world. God bless the people of Wales. Phyllis Allison Burns, May 2006. Quite emotional, just sort of like seeing this, obviously, and yeah. Sometimes it's, you just take a bit of a detour, you just don't know what you might find. After that sombre experience, it was now time to really focus on getting back in the right direction. And peering over here, you've got a rainbow there going on. That looks like a huge pit there, doesn't it? You've got another kind of small lake. But yeah, we're going to be going sort of down this way, get back en route, and then sort of leave going this way. So yeah, going in this direction towards the side path to get back on the path that we came back on. So ended up going on this side path, and then that's going to join up with the path that we originally took. You've got people walking over there, if you can see them. Yeah, so it's nice to see a path continuing on, so you know that you're going in a a path that's well established. Might even be used as just like an area that sheep have kind of continuously get around on, and then it just become a path, you know. Now back onto the main path that we walked out on, and look at this view, folks. Look at this. So beautiful. And up here you may come across some ponies. Let's just have another look at these views on the way back. You get to take all this in, folks. Right, so there we go, folks. The campsite is just down there, so where it literally is, just so easy to get to, up here and get a taste of the Brecon Beacons, which we've had today. And I must say, I've really enjoyed it. It's been fantastic, and it's so broad. You really realise how broad it is, and there's so many opportunities to take shots, climb different parts up there, which we did today. But yeah, really impressed. The walking boots have kept me comfortable, really supportive. So far really happy, folks, with the Berghaus new walking boots. You can also see my first impressions video if you haven't already, but yeah, really good. The walking trousers have been really good with repelling that rain we've had, and the Peter Storm jacket has done well as well so far. Just a little bit damp in certain parts, but pretty good. Yeah, very happy. So we were out for about sort of 5 hours today, so we've done quite a bit, about 8.5 kilometers, so not loads, but when you're up there, it's hilly. Just make sure you take the right equipment, you know, the right gear for the conditions that you might be met with. But anyway, thanks for watching. Please consider subscribing and join me on another walking journey very soon. And it's bye-bye from me in the Brecon Beacons.